Hello and welcome to beautiful St. Croix, U.S. Virgin Islands. We are here. It's a beautiful, beautiful day on the Virgin Islands here in St. Croix, and you can hear some island music fading in the background. And just came into port, and behind me is the Fort Frederick Museum. We're going to see if it's open. It's a little early. We're on island time here, so we'll see if it's open. We're going to go to a small beach nearby and just walk around the town. So this is part of the U.S. Virgin Islands, so it is a U.S. territory, so they will take American money and ATMs and debit cards and everything. So we're going to walk around and do a short tour, and I hope you enjoy it. So we are here. There's the ship that brought me here, and here is a beautiful small beach right next to the port. And as I came on to shore and walked over here, the first thing I came upon was this conch. And yes, I moved it slightly to take a look at it, but it's an actual conch shell that is a little worse for wear. But get it in the video there and not get hit by the water. But there it is right there. That is just mega cool. And you can't bring anything on this back on the ship of this size and nature, but if I could, I'd be bringing that bad boy right there on. That is just amazing. That was the first thing kind of buried in the sand here. You can bring small stuff on and everything like that. So I'm going to go take a look down this way here and see what I can find down over that way. All right, so come on and let's see what we can find along the ocean shore. So, real quick, this is also where Christopher Columbus came ashore. There's two beaches, one on the other side of the island, called South Fork and Beach, and it's a little bit of ways away. It's going to be kind of pricey and taxi. And then there's this small beach right here. This beautiful view down there. And we're going to take a walk for as long as we can and see what we can find small wise so we can bring it back on the ship. Look at that cool piece of coral right there. It almost looks like a brain. It's about the size of some people I know's brains as well, but that's another time and another story. So as you can see, the small beach here has plenty and plenty of coral and what I call ocean rocks. And there's some glass too, so I wouldn't recommend walking barefoot. So just be careful with that. Not very many shells. I found one shell, some partials of others, and but lots of beautiful coral washing up ashore here. So it's very beautiful. It did catch me while I was looking, so I was able to do the Flash Gordon out of the way, but it got me a little bit. So got a little dampness on my sneakers, but it'll dry. So in no time. But it's beautiful out. Slight breeze. Just amazing. Just calming. We are in beautiful, beautiful St. Croix, U.S. Virgin Islands, and life couldn't be better. I'm telling you, if you ever get a chance to take a cruise or travel, please take full advantage of it when you have the moment. Don't come up with an excuse or anything why you can't, or whatever the case may be. You won't regret it. You definitely won't regret it. It's absolutely beautiful on the islands and all over in the Caribbean where I'm traveling mostly. So I'm going to walk down over that way. There's it's mostly rocks, but I'm going to see if there's any tide pools or anything neat to see in there as well. I leapt over that wall in a single bound. Okay, maybe 3. We have here the elusive St. Croix, U.S. Virgin Islands coconut. See if there's anything in it. No, it's empty. But it's a beauty. Look at that. Look what nature can produce. Amazing. I don't like coconut water, but if I was between a rock and a hard place, I'd drink it. This is all coral right here. Different pieces, different shapes and sizes and everything. Just absolutely amazing. Nothing but a beach full of coral. And if you look hard enough, and I mean look hard enough, which I am, you might find a shell. Like, here's a remnants of one right here. It looks like a good sized remnants of a conch shell. So, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I'm going to go out there to the ledge of those rocks. I've looked in these tide pools, and they have some, but there's nothing, no living things to look at, like starfish and such, to take a gander and film. But there's nevertheless a beautiful color of the ocean. The water's warm. The breeze is perfect, island breeze. And if you get out first thing in the morning, you can have that whole beach on the other side of the wall there all to yourself, because nobody can get their butt up out of bed after partying all night on the ship. You can have the beach to yourself for at least a good 2-3 hours. So I highly recommend it. Get up and get out here and sleep later. You can sleep when you get back home. Vacation is for maximizing your enjoyment, fulfillment, whatever you're going for fun, for relaxation, for tourism. You can rest when you get home, but definitely take advantage of a site like this. A site like this. Absolutely beautiful. Got some artwork over there. Beautiful St. Croix, U.S. Virgin Islands right on the side there. And let's walk down here a little bit more so you can see it a little bit better. Life is good, people. Life is good. No matter what you're going through. Like they said on the ship, everybody's going through something, whether it be big or small or whatever the case may be. Sometimes you just got to take and take time to yourself and get yourself right. And sometimes it may take something like this. It may not. Everybody's different, but you always have to take a little bit of time to get yourself right before you can help anybody else. It's kind of like that saying, you gotta love yourself before you can love somebody else or love them properly. And for me, it's places like this and times like this. Hello fans, how you doing? Look at this. Look at this. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful St. Croix, U.S. Virgin Islands. Beautiful day. Oh my gosh, I know I'm lucky. I know I'm blessed, trust me, I know. And I'm very thankful. I'm very thankful for the opportunities that I have. And I'm thankful that I finally got this channel up to share with some people. I got 21 subscribers. Woo! Of course, I've only been up about 3 weeks, but I'm hoping to get to 100 maybe by the end of next month. That would be nice. So please like, subscribe, share, hit notifications, tell people about it, tell them to come along for the ride. It's absolutely amazing here. So it's just beautiful right there behind me as well. So there's the ship. So just so you know, this beach They need to rename it Coral Beach, because there's coral, great big giant sized pieces, like big old, I'm telling you, giant good sized rock pieces, big time, all the way down to pebbles. I mean, it's literally everywhere. Stevie Wonder could find it in like 5 seconds. That's how much coral there is everywhere here. Now, a shell, that may take some serious detective work. I've only found one decent one. Lots of broken stuff. But coral is everywhere. Oh my gosh. And I've been walking a good bit away from the main beach area, which there's nobody at anyway. But I've been coming along this rocky shore here, and that you see behind me. So it's just amazing. And I'm going to go right down there to that little cliff edge there. I'm going to walk a little bit more and film. But, wow. Just takes your breath away. I wish you all could be here to see it and experience it. And I hope that you can truly see what I'm filming here and make some changes in your life, to take time for yourself, save money, whatever the case it is, to come out and treat yourself. It's definitely worth it. You will not be disappointed. I say the best time to come is in March, because it's perfect weather. There's a slight breeze, but it's very sunny. The breeze keeps you from unbearable heat, but it is still pretty warm. It's still pretty hot. You can catch plenty of sun. So over here, it looks like a pretty decent sized sugarcane field. Very cool. You can see some of the countryside, the rolling hills, the houses up on the top. Over here, of course, you got a couple of radio towers and a house up on the hill and the little country road here. And behind me is the beach. I'll turn back over this way. I'm going to get some pictures of the beach too, because I just did video. But there's the beach. And the random rooster. So look at this tree, over 100 years old. It is a historical tree here. It is called a silk cotton tree, per that placard over there. And like I said, it's over 100 years old. I'll get a little shot of it going up here. Up, 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 up. It is very, very cool. So it was planted, and it was not, a town was not considered to be habitable unless a silk cotton tree was planted in a central location. And that is from a West African account. And they use these trees, the Tiano Indians use these trees as the wood to make canoes, the leaves for bass, and they also believe that the branches spread out into the heavens.
Look at this.
It's a very sacred tree, the first tree of the world, they called it. You could also eat the leaves and the fruits from it, and it was a very, very useful tree in a lot of ways, both in culture, history, religious standpoints. Okay, so we're here at St. Patrick's Church on St. Croix Island, and some of the locals were telling us that the church was built in the 1700s, and it's one of the first churches on the island, or it was the first church on the island, but it's locked off right now because this church is not in session. So it is open to the public. They do have it posted that for service, mass and service hours. Leg Up Travel fans, Scott back. This ends the little journey in U.S. Virgin Islands, St. Croix. It's beautiful here, as you can see in the background. Absolutely amazing. Beautiful weather. And some interesting tidbits. Even though this is a U.S. territory, they do drive on the opposite side of the road like they're in England. So please be aware when you come and visit that you don't get hit by standing on the wrong side or along the wrong side of the road. So they do drive slow, and prices are pretty high for taxis because everything has to be imported here, so gas is high. But other than that, it's absolutely beautiful here. I'm going to end this, show you a little bit around me here. All the way around. I'm going to turn around. You can see the ship, the Celebrity Summit there. And then you're going to see here, back that way, a little bit of construction on the barge. And some of the shops right along the ocean front and where the port is. Some shops. Now behind it is another street with some cheaper shops, just so you know. Of course, the ones closest to the ship are going to be more expensive. But just remember, taxis are a little pricey, whether you're just going a short distance or not. I showed you the beach earlier down there. It's really nice. They have a beach on the other side of the island as well. That's where Christopher Columbus is supposedly came ashore over there. But it's a good little drive, and the taxi service is more than $60. So they've already told me. They wouldn't quote me a good price, but they said it would be over $60. So yes, you can have multiple people in the van and bring down your cost, but it's just me, so it was a little bit more expensive. So you see the shops here, right along the port, and then the street right behind it is a little bit cheaper. They also have a small shopette if you need to get snacks or shampoo or whatever the case may be that you need. A little overpriced, but you know, nothing out of the realm for convenience. So thanks for coming along. And next stop is going to be back in Miami. We'll be going on another trip right after that, which I will film as well. And thank you for coming along. Please like, subscribe, hit notifications, and most importantly as well, besides those, is share this video. Put the word out, send it to people, tell them to subscribe, tell them to come along for the good time and a little bit of humor here and there. Thank you.